Hi, my name is Dan Delisandri. I am delivering the Ableton Live course for the Get Your Act Together project with Clothcat. Every Monday at 4 p.m. Live on the Clothcat YouTube channel. In between each week, I am going to be posting some of Dan's top tips using Ableton Live software and a few other bits and bobs as well. So yeah, keep your eye out for that. I'll be posting that a few days after my live course on a Monday at 4 p.m. So this week I would like to share with you the Ableton Learning Resource, which is a website. If you go over to, you can Google it, or if you go over to your internet browser, and if you just pop in learningmusic.ableton.com, it will take you to this website here. So the first page you will come to looks like this. So this website is all about learning how and getting started making music, in particular using Ableton software. What it shows you here, it gives you a bit of an introduction there, and then underneath you'll see a grid of play buttons. So what this means, and this is what it looks like in the Ableton software a little bit, so it kind of makes you familiar with it immediately. You're able to trigger in each column a different type of drum beat, bass, chords and melodies. So to begin with, we can trigger the drums just by hitting the play button. Then we can trigger a bass line. Then we can trigger some chords. And then finally some melodies. And then, as you saw just then, by hitting the stop buttons, we'll stop the loop at the end of that loop. This is how it pretty much works in the session view within Ableton, where you're able to launch your clips, audio loops and sounds by clicking. It's much smaller within Ableton by clicking the play buttons here, and you can basically play different combinations of different loops. And the great thing about it, it all stays in time, so you're immediately making music. So for example, and so on. So yeah, I strongly recommend having a little mess around on this website, even before you kind of embark on trying to produce music within Ableton Live software. Within Ableton Live software, you also get an additional master play button, which is really handy. It allows you to play everything in that row. So within Ableton software, you would have all your clips lined up, and you can trigger them all at the same time, or you can kind of have it organized, so just maybe 1 or 2 playing and then 3 or 4 playing, and so on, depending on how many channels you've got set up. So what else is in this website? If you scroll down, it then takes you to the making beats section. So this explains about how you can make beats. So for example here, if I hit the play button, the cool thing about it, you can actually edit the beat as well. And then you can even export it to live. So by clicking on this, it saves the Ableton session file, which is a .als file, and then you can open that within Ableton. So if you kind of make a really cool beat on here and you would like to use it in one of your tracks, then export it to live, go to your downloads, and then you can open up the ALS file. The next section, it kind of explains what actually makes up a drum kit. Kick drum, clap, closed hi-hat, open hi-hat. This kind of compares 2 different styles. So that one against. So yeah, if you kind of just follow the steps, obviously like I said, you can edit these beats as well if that's something you want to do. And then it gives you the lowdown on what each sound actually is. The next section is talking about beats and tempo, explaining what a beat is, what is tempo, and obviously you can program your own beat in there and export it if you want to, and so on. And then the next section talks about like tempo, the average tempo BPM for different styles of music, and so on. So yeah, strongly recommend having a look at this website, trying to get you started making music. There's lots of different chapters, so the more you kind of delve into it, there's more and more information on there that you can cover about notes and scales, chords, bass lines, melodies, song structure, advanced topics, and then also where to go. And then if you just click on each kind of chapter, it'll give you the lessons here. So yeah, really recommend you having a look at that. So each week I will be posting up some of my top tips. As the weeks go on, they will become more and more advanced, so you can take part in my lesson and follow me as I'm teaching you how to make music and how to learn how to use the software. And then as long as you subscribe to the YouTube channel, then you can get access to all the videos as well as my top tips throughout the week. As you can see on the flyer here, it's not just Ableton Live. There are lots of other musical skills you can be learning at home. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there is something different other than Ableton. So yeah, please tune in Monday at 4 o'clock each week for the next 10 weeks. And yeah, look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.